started the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so the video's rolling?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're out here at our new home that we're closing on Monday. Just to show you some of the outside that we're going to be doing the farm on. You see we got all these trees out here. You can't see how far this goes back. But when I tell you, oh my goodness, it's so much. We got to cut all these trees down right here. All these trees got to go in the front right here. I'll give you, yeah, we'll be ready in a second. I'm doing a vlog and just showing on my vlog, you know, the actual property, the outside of the property. We'll be ready to go in a second. So my realtor, Miss Joanne, which you'll get to hear from her when we're done with the final walkthrough. You get to hear from her and get to hear her information. I would definitely recommend her and her realty team. So, you know, if you need a realtor out there, she'll be giving her information so you can get with her. And my goodness, she will find you the best homes at the best prices. And she's one of the best agents to work with because she's really aggressive. She's going to get out there and she's going to do her job. So she'll be giving you her information. I give her a definite recommendation because she made this happen for us. So she made our dream happen. So yeah. So basically back here we want to show you, because I can't show you actually in the woods how far they go back. But if you probably can't see this, but there's a orange pin in that direction. And that's how deep into the woods that the property goes, and then it expands back, oh my goodness, so far. So this is just pretty much 10 acres of land here. So you can see all the area we have to grow crops. Of course, everything isn't moved off the property yet, but it will be hopefully before Monday. If not moved off all in its entirety on Monday, then it will be shortly after. And so we'll just show you this other side and the plans that we have. Okay.
Gotta walk up a hill.
Yeah, it's a steep hill. This is a good thing. I always look at things as a good thing. So it's a hill to go up from our house, which one makes us get exercise every day, and two gives us a seclusion. Because as you can see back here, we only have two neighbors, a neighbor here and a neighbor there. So we're walking through here, and right here is actually the only piece of grass that'll be left. This will no longer be grass. So think from this line here to there, you can see where the fence line is at. All this is gonna be crops. All of this here is gonna be crops. We have a dog backyard for the dog here on this side, over here. And all this has to be cleaned out. Well, you guessed it, this has to be cleaned out for crops. So, here we go. I don't know if we can get in here right now.
We'll show them when we go in the house.
Okay, we'll show the dog's backyard. This is for the dogs. But we're gonna keep our dogs inside because there's a dog door inside which allows them to go out of free will. We're gonna be moving that brick so we can get better access to over there, but for now, like I said, this little patch right here, pretty much you can see a line in the ground right there. That'll be the only spot that we'll leave grass in the whole front yard. We also plan this statue is gonna be gone, so we're gonna plan on cleaning the bed out and turning that into like a strawberry patch, and so the whole thing will be full of strawberries, so we can bring strawberries to market. So as you see, we're gonna be closing this in, getting two doors, and doing the whole system right there so we can see out. But anybody who makes the wrong turn and comes down here, they won't be able to see in. So we'll be able to be on the porch, nobody to be looking in. All of this whole area, some of that area over there, that area right there, that's where we're gonna put our chicken coops at. And so we can have chickens. It's already perfect over there. It's more sand than actual dirt over there. And you can see by actually the quality of the ground that we're gonna have to haul in a whole lot of dirt in here. But from this side, we can get into the doggy court a little bit more easy. So you can see right here, doggy door. And back here, area for our dogs to be able to just freely come outside when they want to.
It's a pretty big
Yeah,
yard.
we don't have to, we no longer have to take our dogs outside. They can take themselves outside when they want to, which is a big bonus, so we can get out and work all day and, you know, not have to worry about our dogs. And if they want to come see us back here working or in the front working, they can come outside and watch us through the gate, so they can be reassured. We can be reassured. And there you go. Comes with the shed. I don't know if they're gonna remove that or not. If they don't, then we'll scrap it. You know, charge it as income for the business. Take it and get metal for all metal and stuff. My goodness, look at all this. Look at all this, man. This is, when I tell you, this is gonna be a vlog that's gonna have everyday activity from sun up to sundown. This is so much work out here that we plan on waking up at 5:30 in the morning and ending our work days when the sun goes down, only simply because without dealing with the trees, which later on we're gonna have to cut down all these trees on this side, because that's where the about 4 or 5 acres just over there, because we have another about 2 acres right there. So we got about 3 acres over there, 2 acres over there, 3 acres over there, and about 2 acres in the yard. So we're gonna be cutting back over there about 1 acre and doing nothing but fruit trees over there. Over here, we're gonna be cutting all of that out over there so we can go ahead and have our cows and our livestock. And back there, we're just gonna leave it up for privacy because there's people who live over there, and the trees is what separates over there. Although be it is 2 acres, we don't need that for anything. Might cut back a little bit right there so we can make larger, put larger chicken coops out, because we do want to have about 3 chicken coops, each one holding about 15 chickens, or 2 that are holding 15 chickens apiece, and 1 that holds about 10 turkeys.
And get Breon.
Breon. Oh, it's okay. I wasn't gonna have to. This is one thing. We're living out here in such seclusion. Like when my nephew comes and visits, like my wife was just like, get Breon, get Breon. Well, she's like that because where we've been living, you can't leave your child outside. But out here, if he's roaming around, nothing can happen to him because nobody lives around us. So, as you can see, you see the outside, and we'll be back shortly and briefly to give you the last walkthrough. We're probably gonna have to make a walkthrough one time before in a professional capacity, and then after we walk through one time in a professional capacity and get all the professional things done and get the actual business side of things done, then we'll bring the camera back and then we'll give you a walkthrough, informal walkthrough, so you can see actually what the house is. Actually seeing on the outside, I'm calling it my junior mansion, because it does resemble a mansion. And what I like about the place, it's like royalty. You have to step up everywhere at every level of the house to walk around. So outside, you have to step up into the house. In the back, you have to step up in the house. In the house, there's all kinds of steps. It's beautiful. You'll get to see it in a minute. Yeah, and we'll be back. So we just finished the professional walkthrough of the house. And now we're gonna give you the unprofessional tour of the house, so you can see what the inside of the house looks like, and so you can see what we're moving into and all that. So we just decided to start on the porch, so you can see this big, magnificent porch. And so there you go. This is the front living area, and wow, it's nice and huge. Everything about this house is really huge. There's so much space in here. And this is what I meant when I said about coming through the house. It's like a castle, because everywhere you go in this house, you have to take stairs. So there's different levels all throughout the house. And so here we go. This is the dining area. What you see, huge dining area. Awesome space.
Nice window.
Perfect, beautiful scenery. Everywhere you look in this house is open, has windows. perfect place to raise a family and start a business. So when we're saying that, you know, we have a contract with a mortgage broker that the person, am binding to. I'm binding and responsible for the payments to this company, right? Well, with that being said, we are doing a contract with the land because we have all this land out here. Like we said, we have close to 10 acres out here. So, you know, while we're doing the contract with the mortgage company, the mortgage company is doing a contract with us for the house and the land. We are doing a contract with the land to subsidize our income, also to make sure that we're eating healthy food and that you can eat healthy food too. This is the kitchen area.
Like the heater and air conditioner.
This is the kitchen area. Once again, everything about this house is big. So you have a dining area in there, and you have enough space if you wanted to have a main dining area right here, which we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep this open because, like I said, we're minimalists. We like to have open spaces anyway, and we don't have to have clutter. Now we want you to look at these countertops. Look at these countertops. You know, a knife. It's hard for a knife to damage these. You put a cutting board up here, and you got beautiful countertops. Awesome appliances coming with the home. Let me turn this into a secondary refrigerator. Now we're going to be going into the sunroom, which is all light. It's all light, which you can adjust. This carpet isn't going to be here. This is going to be removed. But as you get down here, you see it's all open in here. You can look at all the property. You just adjust the blinds, and you can see the whole property from back here. So you can enjoy your time out here. I think this is where we're going to be putting our main furniture, like in our living room right now. Is going to go down here. This is going to be the main place that we spend our time. Up front, later on, we'll be putting pretty much display furniture. You know how you get your really expensive furniture and you never use it? That's pretty much what we have up front.
Leave the price on.
Yeah, like you said, leave the tags on. So this is the laundry room, which is another upgrade from the laundry room we have now. The laundry room we have now, as you've seen, is very small. Not a lot of space, and it's outside. And the benefit to this laundry room, it's actually in the house. Another benefit about this house, look, it's all wood floors. You got floors, or, you know, if your kids spill something or something like that, you don't have to worry about it. Or if our kids spill something in here, you don't have to worry about it. It's easy to wipe up, easy to clean. You don't have to worry about hiring somebody to replace the carpet or pulling up all the carpet because you made one stain on it. And the thing I like about this laundry room is you can put all the things you need for your laundry in cabinets. So this is awesome home. We got it for a really good deal. Really good people who are selling the home to us. They're gonna be our next door neighbor, Glenn, who owns the home, who sold it to us. He doesn't really want to be on camera, but he's a cool guy. I definitely like him a lot. He likes me a lot, and so that's why we were able to come to terms, because we met each other. We got a feel for each other. He wanted the right neighbor because we're in such a secluded area, that he wanted to have the right neighbor because he was going to be letting go of his home, but he also owns the property next door. So when he said he wanted to sell this home to the right person, it's because he was going to be living next door. He didn't want to have somebody he didn't feel that he couldn't trust. He wanted to have somebody that he had a trust with to sell his home to, because he was going to be living next door. He wanted to make sure he had the right neighbors. And so with that being said, you know, it's been quite a process of getting it done, and actually to the point where we're actually moving in on Monday. Okay, so here's the bedroom, in which I love the master bedroom. Master bedroom is awesome. Awesome space. Very big. Everything about this house is huge. Everywhere you go is huge. Nice headroom, nice appliances. But this is a very nice, big, comfortable space to be your main dwelling. Plus, once again, it's open. You know, not only is it a big space, this is what I love about this house. No matter where you're at in the house, what level you are in the house, what position you are in the house, you can look out and see what's going on your property, which is a plus because when you're in a secluded area, you want to be able to keep an eye on what's going on outside because we're away from society out here. We're moving away from society, which is another thing that got us a good deal and putting us in an area to start a farm and farming country. Now there's been farmers in my family before, but skip the generation. The generation before me and my family all left the farm. The generation before that, most of the family had started leaving the farm. There was a few members of my family who were at the farm, but not enough of my family were at the farm for me to get any experience of being on the farm. I still know one of my uncles, my great uncle who passed away, he was a farmer, and I knew him my whole life, and we would go visit him. Okay, wife saying we gotta go from that angle. The videos get too long. She said I'm rambling, which I always do. Master bathroom, another awesome space here. They've extended the countertops in the master bedroom because, as you can see, the original countertop is not very big. So what they did was they built another countertop to extend the master bathroom countertop, which was a brilliant idea. So we can have more space to store our things in the bathroom. Here's the closet for the bedroom. This is how it saves some space by moving the closet out of the bedroom and moving the closet into a whole nother space. So you can see how large and massive. And of course, it's not perfect, okay? When you get in a house for a good deal, you can't expect every detail to be perfect. But that's not a bad thing either. That's giving us room to make personal changes that we want in our home. So it's giving a chance. When you see imperfections in a home, you have to look at that as a chance for you to add some personality of your own.
It's right there. And
where's it? Okay. So, this is a space where we can personalize and make that part of our vision. In here we have the heater system. We have the heater system in here, which is also another storage area. As you can see, I don't know. I think this would be more for storing tools and documents, small tools we might need in the house, just in case something goes wrong. What's that?
Filter for the air conditioner.
Okay, it's underneath.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm glad you told me that. So we know when we get a filter, we know to pull it out and figure out what size it is. So you get first-hand action here of one thing, showing us how to slide out the filter. And as you can see the filter, what you need for the filter right there. So we know what size filter we need to replace it.
20 by 20 by 1 inch.
There you go. So we already know what size we need to replace. And that's something you have to stay on in your home, because if you don't replace your filters, that can become a fire hazard. So you have to stay on top of it. Now we're going to be venturing to upstairs. Look, even more storage right there. Look, this is really, if you say, okay, this is what I call my junior mansion. It's my junior mansion because I feel like I'm in a mansion when I'm in here. I feel like my whole life, of being a disadvantaged child, this is the reward for wanting to do good with my life and wanting to do something with my life. This is how you get rewarded. You come on opportunities where you can get a home for little or nothing. I mean, for that opportunity, putting myself in the right position, meeting the right people, speaking to the right people, put me into a position where I could get a deal. When I say a deal, I mean a deal. And later on, like I said in a video before, I'll be telling you guys how you can get a deal on a home too. Because notice, I'm a bargain guy. Okay, I'm not wealthy at all. Actually, I'm very poor. All right, I'm very poor, and look at this. It's because due diligence and taking time. And so this is a bedroom upstairs, small closet, but how much of a closet do you need for upstairs. It's just gonna house children, but it's a big area to house children. So our goal, my wife has 2 children already. We plan on having 2 more children, and so however that plan works. Upstairs bathroom is beautiful. It's no doubt. Has some paint chips and stuff like that, but that's just paint. You know, cosmetics is not important. But look at these countertops. This stuff, man. Upstairs bathroom is amazing, 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 amazing. And really, without the storage in the room, you really don't need storage like that in the rooms, because here's the storage right here. And it's not just one storage area like that. There's 2. There's 2 storage areas, which you'll see us come over here and move before we completely move in. We plan on bombing everything, just doing a day's worth of cleaning, stuff like that. Here's the other bedroom upstairs, which the sunroom, if need be, if we have something like 5 or 6 children, which when we move in, we're gonna take a year, get the business going, but starting next year, we're gonna start working on having children. We're not putting a limit on how many children we have, but let's say we did have something like 5 children. The good thing about this house, there's so much space in here. If need be, you could turn the sunroom into another bedroom. That's how much space it is in here. And so here's the other closet. Of course, there's things that need to be removed, and we'll be doing that. But you know, I mean, I feel really blessed. I feel really blessed. The outside of the house isn't best, but it isn't the worst. I mean, it's workable. And not on top of that, the house, the framework, and the things that actually keep a house going have all been upgraded for this sale. So basically, the house, the frame, the wood paneling, the structure of the house has been made over brand new. So structurally, we have about 30 years before we'll have to make any repairs. So we get a 30-year head jump before we have to make any repairs. So that means, what does that mean? We'll probably be old before we have to fix anything. We have plenty of time to work to be able to have the finances to fix anything that goes wrong. But we have a head start because it's been fully repaired before we're moving in. So it's had an inspection, passed the inspection. Had 2 different types of inspections. One, it had a private company, and then it had a federal inspection as well. So it passed both, and both of them gave mandates of what needed to be repaired. Those things were repaired. It was federally inspected over again, and it passed the federal inspection for us to be able to buy the home. So you know we're getting a quality home that's going to be about 30 years before we need to make any repairs. That's the tour of the house, guys. My wife said I did the video way too long. My nephew has questions for me. He's having fun here. Glenn, he said, Glenn, he's had a good time on the walkthrough. And guys, we'll see you on the next video. Y'all, if you like the content that we provided, make sure to like, subscribe, leave comments. If you want to know how to get a deal on homes, if you're looking for a good realtor, if you're looking for homes for less. If you're trying to expand your family and you want to upgrade, or if you want to live in something, if you're looking for something that's low cost, like what we're living in currently, leave a comment and we'll send you our email and we can talk and we can tell you how to progress your life and how you become better. But if you like the material, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.